If you're a freelance creative, a YouTuber, or a lazy slob that just likes to spend hours on end in front of Twitter, like me, you know that having a great desk is very important. It's where we usually spend the most of our time editing, sending emails, making memes, and of course, writing spicy tweets. So when I got an email from a company called Autonomous asking if I wanted one of their smart standing desks, I of course said yes. And today I'm going to tell you all about it and give you a walkthrough of my new home office. Let's start with the desk itself. This is Autonomous' SmartDesk 2 Classic, which is designed for home offices. The company also makes a wide range of desks for corporate and professional office spaces, all at surprisingly affordable prices. Setting the desk up was very easy and only took me about 30 minutes. I was a bit worried that this would be complicated given the wiring required, but the instructions were simple and not anywhere as frustrating as putting something from IKEA together.
This screw has 3 pointy sides and nowhere to screw it in!
The desk has some weight to it thanks to the 2 electric motors, but it's light enough that you can slide it around to reach cables or move it if you need to. Obviously, the coolest part of this desk and why I was excited about it was the autonomous feature. Similar to some of the other standing desks in the category, you can set custom height presets. This way, sitting and standing is only one tap away. I'll show you in real time just how long that takes between my 2 settings. What's cool is these desks are fairly customizable as well. That is, if black, white, and gray are your jam. It has a couple ports for cable management, something that really isn't my forte, but the desk also came with these handy zip tie sticky cable holders to help clean things up underneath. And because my desk faces out into our loft, keeping this as clean as possible was very important. Honestly, this desk is great. I have no complaints about it. It's kind of hard to mess something up as simple as a desk, and that's not a knock on Autonomous. It just does something very simple, very well, and at a very affordable price point. It's a highly recommend from me. Enough about the desk, let's talk about all the fun stuff I've put on it. For monitors, I've got 2 LG HDR monitors. I picked these up for $200 a piece at Costco. They're bright, DCI-P3, and have 2 HDMI inputs. This is great because I'm also using the left side monitor as our bedroom TV. I added an Amazon Fire Stick to it so we can stream and snooze. Quick hack, because it's not an actual TV, that means there's no remote to turn it off. So I put it on a smart plug, and now I just have to ask Google, turn off the upstairs TV.
Okay, turning upstairs TV off.
I mounted the monitors to the smart desk with a couple monitor arms I got off Amazon. This lets me position them exactly how I want them, and it also gives me more desktop space by floating them off the table. For speakers, I have a pair of iLoud micros. Jonathan Morrison convinced me to grab a pair of these, and holy fucking shit, are they ever amazing. I'm no crazy audiophile, but these sound so good, I even started using Tidal to listen to master tracks on them. If I had anything bigger, I'm sure our neighbors would be sending in noise complaints. I also have my voiceover set up on my desk. It's actually how I'm recording this voiceover right now, and for that I have a D3 Pro linked into an H4n Pro in all black, of course. Now I like this setup because I can record directly into the H4n using the DD XLR adapter, but I can also use the H4n as a USB audio interface. It's just a clean, simple setup for audio that's very portable when it needs to be. A few little trinkets that I have are this Belkin Apple Watch charger. I like how clean it is, and it acts as a nice docking station for my watch and holder for my AirPods Pro. For my iPhone, I have the Nomad wireless charging stand. Now, I've been using this stand for about 5 months now, and it pretty much ensures that my phone is always charged. I prefer this to a flat mat style wireless charger because the phone is always in view while I'm working away. I also keep my iPad Pro on my desk using a cheap Amazon phone stand. Sometimes I'll just use it strictly for email, freeing up space on my main machine, or it's an easy way to control smart home stuff at a quick glance. Speaking of my main machine, I'm still running everything on a mid-2015 MacBook Pro. Thanks to Catalina and especially the metal update to Final Cut Pro, I can still edit 4K from all of my cameras with little issue, and I still have a great keyboard and an SD card reader. It's also feeding my 2 monitors like a champ. I think maybe in a year or so I might upgrade to the new 16-inch and pick it up used like I did with this machine, because to be honest, this thing only cost me $1,200 and I put it through the ringer day after day. Moving slightly away from the desk, this is where I keep all of my equipment. I organize my cameras between digital and film. The first shelf is my Fuji and Micro Four Thirds systems, second shelf is all my 35mm cameras, and finally, my favorite part of this whole unit, my charging station. I got this AC mountable power strip off Amazon, which gives me 2 AC ports and 3 USB ports, and that lets me charge everything from my camera batteries to power banks. Basically anything that needs to be charged, it can all happen here. I used to take up every AC plug in our house and lose batteries all the time. Now it's all all central and I don't have to worry about it. For a bit of extra power, I also installed a little USB block to the SmartDesk. This not only gives me 5 more USB charging ports, but it also acts as a holder for my headphones. That pretty much wraps it up. I don't think a desk or home office setup is ever complete or perfect, and I think it's smart to change things up every once in a while just to give you a fresh headspace. Down the line, I could see myself reconfiguring my monitors perhaps, or maybe even moving up to the Excel desk from Autonomous for some more space. But ultimately, I'm extremely happy with this setup and I'm excited to make dope shit here for a long time to come. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely check out the links in the description for everything I talked about here with the new setup. If you have questions, I'll be in the comments answering. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for more videos and you'll see me next time I feel like making one. Cheers.